into down Wes Watson's coaching program and how he built his business to be able to achieve 2.7 million per month in profits in his business. So it's a simple coaching program. It's not an extravagant business model. It's relatively easy to understand. Everything is simplified. That's what he actually preaches. So it's interesting to explore how he actually built it. Today we'll be spending time with my coaching group. Here they are, and they're going to be listening in and asking questions. If you guys want to ask, like, literally stop me at any time if you want to ask any questions. So first things first, I'm going to talk a little bit about who Wes Watson is, what's his core philosophy, etc., just so you can gain clarity on like who we are analyzing, and because it is really important to understand the personality behind his success, because his success is because of his personality. What he likes to say is it's not about what you do, it's about who you are. It's not about what you do to achieve success, it's about who is a successful person. So that's his like core encompassing philosophy, and what he preaches also, and the basically the mantra of his coaching program is build a person you admire and give him to the world. So build who you needed your whole life and give him to the world. So that's his like core philosophy. So we're going to be breaking down his content. We're going to be trying to understand exactly how he achieved his results. And by the way, this is going to be once again a slow-paced video, because I'm actually going to be doing analysis live on this call. So there are simply going to be some pauses while I'm like searching through content, etc. So do not expect this video to be a fast-paced like breakdown of like 15-20 minute video. This is going to be like 1.5 hours of me breaking down exactly what Wes Watson does. So let's do it. I'm gonna share my screen with my group. By the way, is there anybody who actually follows Wes amongst you guys? Nope.
I'm following you.
Okay, got it. Everybody else? Nobody. Are you fucking stupid? Sorry guys. This was not. That's how I talk with my guys. So don't be surprised by like I kind of like follow a little bit of Wes Watson's style of communication. So yeah, please guys, if you're not following Wes Watson, you gotta do it. You absolutely gotta do it. This guy is absolutely relentless. And even though you might not be interested in building your own coaching program, I think for mindset and for literally everything else in life, it is really important to understand how this guy thinks. Because, okay, so who he is? He spent 10 years in penitentiary for a violent assault. So this guy is no joke. He was actually a really violent person. And by the way, he talks about this. He did some drug dealing. He did a lot of bad stuff, and he ended up in prison. I don't know how old he was, but he spent 10 years in prison, and he was a shot caller in prison. Actually, he was in Cali, and like, it's definitely interesting listening into a guy who, for example, spent 1 year in solitary confinement and came out on top. So he came out of prison with $200. That's like gate money, how they call it. He got out of prison with $200, and in 5 years, and I think he says, I literally listened to his podcast like a minute ago. He's at 2.7 million per month in 5 years and like 9 months. As you can see, there's some Cullinans here, there's some Rolls Royces. He has like a Rolls Royce for Miami, a Rolls Royce for LA. I don't know, like he really achieved a lot of success. So we're gonna be breaking down exactly how he came to this position. So he actually did it through organic content. So let me show you a chart that I have built up. So we're going to be analyzing the influencer, Wes Watson. We're going to be analyzing how he drives attention to his basically online coaching program. We're going to be exploring how he does paid media, or we're going to be deleting this because he doesn't do paid media. So we're going to be exploring how he does content, how he produces content, what his strategy behind content is. We're going to be exploring how he does his personal promotion, and we're going to be exploring how he does collaborations, how he built it up. And then we're going to be analyzing his core offer, and then we're going to be analyzing his funnel. So his core offer, what it is, and how he built up his funnel. So these are the steps that we're going to be delving into right now. So once again, I'm gonna undo because I want to keep the paid media just so I can cross it over like this. Boom. He doesn't do paid media. It's beautiful how I drew this. Okay, so let's go to his personal page, just so you guys can get some context. Let's see what the chat said. Preparuka, Preparuka.
That's an interesting word in English.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Cool. So, first things first, he's really consistent. He likes flexing. He's extremely consistent. He likes flexing. He posts all the time, and he's really open and transparent. So, if you're getting into content production game, if you're getting into like coaching or whatever, you simply have to be in front of the camera. So you simply have to train to be a person in front of the camera. There is no running from it. There are some industries like fitness or whatever where you kinda can like show the lifestyle, show imagery, and not talk, but you're competing with people who are going to be talking a lot. So it's kind of a huge mess if you don't want to get in front of the camera, and that's what he says. In his words, you're a PAB, if you get what I mean, if you do not get in front of the camera. So you have to get in front of the camera, and that's what he does. And he began posting regularly from prison, actually. So you can literally see images from prison, from his literally, like he's been posting for years and years and years. So consistency is one of the keys, but not consistency where you're trying to hack the algorithm with consistency. It's more of the consistency of you actually building up a habit of being the person who is going to achieve those results. So it's not about hacking the algorithm. The consistency in this context of posting is not about hacking the algorithm. It's only about you becoming the person who is going to be that guy. So you have to become that guy. Like I said, it's like he said actually, it's not about what you do, it's about who you are. So to achieve success, it's not about what you do, it's about who you are. Consistency, if you want to explore and delve into this business model, that is something that is absolutely required. Because if you're gonna be teaching somebody to be successful, consistent, etc., etc. So for success, one of the traits that you have to have is consistency and discipline. So if you're going to teach somebody how to be disciplined, you have to be disciplined yourself. So another one of his and like Stoics core philosophies is that like show, don't tell. So you have to show and not talk about. So talkers are only talkers. Show the result, achieve the result, be consistent, stay consistent, be disciplined, and be courageous. Because sometimes you haven't been in front of the camera your whole life. So when you begin talking, it's kind of like messy. It's not that good. And you are not going to be good when you begin talking in front of the camera. You're definitely not going to be good. There individuals who are very rare. So you have to train it. You have to train the skill of conveying your message in a style that suits you, but is also entertaining, because sometimes, or not sometimes, social media is an exaggeration of reality. In his case, it's actually not. In his case, it's actually exactly what his reality is. But the idea is that you want to exaggerate your personality because people like to follow people who engage them. Mentally, emotionally, you simply have to engage your audiences. So there is not going to be a chance where you can like take this not seriously. So this like an organic approach, like if you wanna do an organic approach on how to advertise your program or whatever you want to advertise, if you want to do it organically, you're simply going to have to be authentic. There is no running away from it. If you want to do paid media, there are of course completely different strategies that we're going to be also analyzing, how to do VSLs, how to build ads, etc., etc. But for this case, if you want to build your organic following, there is no avoiding consistency, there is no avoiding authenticity, there is no avoiding you giving yourself to the world. So you simply have to give yourself to the world. You can hold back, of course, but there is somebody who is not going to be holding back, like Wes Watson, and he is going to achieve much greater results because of him not holding back his thoughts and opinions and everything else. So you can hold back, but you're competing against guys who are not holding back, so good luck. Good luck competing against Wes Watson, who is not holding back. So there is simply couple of key takeaways that we have like observed in his content, and I'm going to just show you like some of the examples of what he talks about. Give me 1 second. Yeah, what up, Nick?
Yeah, thank you. I was just like thinking, about this whole authenticity thing, and it's like, who do I want to watch more? Like people like him or Alex Hormozy, who don't just talk about how to be successful, but they also share their lives, or the guy who's just talking about like what to do, like, you know, there's just something about listening to people who are willing to share their lives that makes them more interesting. And I think like you're hitting on something really important here.
Yeah, I mean now so my channel, Helix Creative, is a business channel. Here is I'm talking about business here. So my clients are gonna like watch this video, and they're gonna like come in and they're gonna think to themselves, oh yeah, but this is kind of not for me. I don't know, whatever. Like I don't know if I want to be in front of the camera. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. And what I have to say about that is just look at the guys who are succeeding in this, and exactly what Nick says, like they are sharing, they're not holding back. So look at them and ask yourself, do I want the results that they have achieved? If you do, there are sacrifices that you're gonna have to make. If you don't, that's fine, it's all good. You don't have to do this. Nobody is making you do this. But if somebody asks me why Wes Watson is successful, I cannot tell you that he built up an amazing split test for his VSL, and through 4 iterations of his VSLs, he came to the perfect one, and now his conversion rate for his funnel is like 7%, and he's making like he's taking home like 3x ROAS, 7x ROAS because of his amazing funnel. That's not what we are talking about here. I have to say it as it is. So I literally had a meeting like a couple of weeks ago with a guy, he is like in Balkans. He is like a big business coach, He does like corporations, like huge people in this region of Europe. And he asked me, like, he showed me his like business plan, whatever. And what I saw is like he paid somebody to build him a marketing advertising plan for his coaching program. And I told him, you can like literally scrap everything, throw it in the trash. Like, if you hired me to do a consult, I have to tell you the truth. And the truth is that you can like throw it in the trash. Why? Because you're selling yourself and you're not putting yourself in front of the people. Are you like, this is kind of like, I don't know, what are we trying to do? Like I spoke yesterday about how when you're selling a hammer, you're not telling them that it's curved in a perfect way, You're telling people that you're gonna build an amazing house with that hammer. That's your main pitch when you're selling a hammer. So in this case, you're not going to be talking about how, like there is of course a component. There is of course a component on how to achieve results, specifically like logistical steps, and many people are holding back on sharing like each step. But one of the main things is the mindset. It's about who and not what. It's about who you are and not what you do. It's about who, because when who is right, then everything else falls in place. When who is fixed, everything else falls in place. And I know, once again, this is a channel where this is for my clients. I'm shooting this content for my clients, and many of them are gonna like look at this and they're gonna say, I'm like too old for this, I'm like too young for this, I never spoke in front of the camera, I'm anxious when I stand in front of the camera. That's what you think. You haven't even given the chance to the audience to decide if that is right or not wrong. So everybody, in my opinion, in my view of the world, everybody, no matter how small their experience is, everybody has somebody who is below them who they can help achieve the results that they did. Everybody. Everybody has a story. Everybody has things that they overcame. Whatever those things are, if you're at 10K per month in business, you can teach people how to get from 3 to 10K. If you're at 3K per month, you can teach people how to get from 1K to 3K. If you, and trust me, like Google how many people there are at 1K per month. Like if you think that, oh, nobody's gonna listen how to achieve 3K per month, please Google how many people are below 3K a month. Please Google it, and you're gonna see that there is millions and hundreds of millions of people who are gonna listen to like how to achieve 3K per month. So your opinion in that matter is kind of like, there is always somebody in your position, but not yet. Like in your, like there is always somebody who lives a similar life to yours that hasn't yet achieved what you achieved. So once again, if you are an e-commerce business owner, these principles are definitely, for example, I would be, if I was an e-commerce business owner, I would always be in front of the camera sharing processes, like how we package the stuff, how we deliver it, how we produce it. I would be talking about like, oh guys, like we just hit 10K per month or 10K per day in ad spend. This is wonderful. Like you guys are loving the product. We are so happy about it. We are so happy that people are like looking into our product and whatever. I would be talking to the audiences because people care about people. This is people's game. This is people's game. So you have to, I mean, you don't have to do anything, but this is like, when you come to me and tell me to analyze Wes Watson's coaching program, I must tell you how it is. And how it is, you have to get in front of the camera and you have to share your story. And you have to share your clients' stories. And you have to produce results. And you have to stay consistent. And you have to stay disciplined. There is no running away from it. So that's why I delved into like doing a little bit of analysis of who Wes Watson actually is, and not only providing you with like, oh, this is his funnel. Yeah, whatever. The funnel is just a hammer. We are building a house, and the funnel and the funnel design and the business model that's behind it is just a tool to achieve a certain result. And the result is to become and not to do, to become. Oh, wonderful. I'm good. Okay. Hope you this was a good answer, Nick. Okay. Thank you. Let's move forward. So, let's take a look at some of his content.
For me to turn my fucking life around, you guys have no fucking excuse. I battle demons. I have the best life and I still wake up very negative. And I use my daily process to elevate to a high frequency state and really have love and gratitude. And I'm always fighting, which I call our gift. Like your anger, your rage, the negative parts of you, that's your gift. As a rule, adversity reveals genius and prosperity hides it. So I'm prospering again, even though I'm in prison. I'm winning in prison. I'm like, yeah, I'm a man again. I got all this money. Fuck you guys. Like, you fucking listen to me. So now that I'm even out and I make a lot of money, my whole day is based on self-inflicted adversity to reveal that genius. If I just sat here and went on yachts and ate a poppy stick and fucked these bitches and drove my Lambos, and that was my main focus, there'd be so much pleasure and prosperity in my life, I would be a dumb motherfucker like these people. But instead, I wake up at 2:45. I don't want to, but I do. Then I go into like a burpee session that breaks my soul, you know, paying dues. I'm paying homage. I'm on offer. This is how I owe. This is me being sacrificial of that normal person that I am, that angry, vicious, violent, negative. I wake up with more money than anyone should have, with the best life ever, and I'm still so fucking pissed off. And I can only say that that's a gift. You guys, I'm the worst.
One key takeaway that I must address regarding what we just watched is extreme authenticity. So right here you can literally see this is extreme authenticity. There is no holding back. If you want to get into this position, you simply have to accept everything that goes with, like, if you want to get in the position that he's in, you have to accept the what you have to pay. And you have to pay in authenticity. So there is, once again, if you are doing organic content, people, this is like, I know that somebody watching this video maybe expects like, oh, there is a trick on how to set up a funnel and like add a bigger call to action on your website and improve your conversion rate. We're gonna be talking about all of that, but like the foundation of this is his content and his consistency in his content. So another thing that he does is, of course, an RM on his arm in a private jet. So he shows people, you have to show people the result. You cannot only talk about what you're doing, you have to use visuals to inspire somebody. And those visuals, once again, there are three main regions of improvement for each person that they are like mostly focusing on. That is health, wealth, relationships. So you have to connect, always try to connect your message to their dream outcome. So when you're communicating with your audiences, you have to connect your message with their dream outcome. You have to focus on their dream outcome. And their dream outcome is sometimes somebody would say that like material things are low level, and material things are level 1. You have to inspire people with material things so they understand that material things are only secondary. But material things are a consequence of who you are. That's what we talked about previously. Material things are a consequence of who you are. So material things are going to pop up in existence when you are the right person. And so you have to inspire people through material things. You have to inspire people through the through the style of storytelling. Like, this is one style of storytelling. You have to do this.
Guys, tell your story more. I always tell my guys there's two types of people. There's the individual that walks in the room and says, "There you are," and there's the individual that walks in the room and says, "Here I am." Which one are you? You guys.
So it's funny how, like, It's funny how I played a video where he says exactly, tell your story more. Tell your story more. You have to tell your story. I mean, you don't have to do anything in life, but you kind of have to. So tell your story more. Once again, he shows, of course, results of his clients. He shows his results. He promotes his, for example, one of the amazing things he does is whoever, for example, signs up for his like live mastermind, he puts them on his social media. So it's a collaborative frame where he promotes his clients, and clients purchase, amongst other reasons, purchase for the simple fact of they're gonna be promoted on his page. He's gonna tag them in stories. I can almost guarantee that right now, if we come into his stories, there are gonna be some of his clients. 1 second. All right. He's showing all the time. He's showing.
Convict.
And this is his clients. Once again, his clients. His clients.
If you could have some.
I gotta. I am a bitch.
Okay, podcast. Results. His client. This is his client.
Playtime mode.
His client.
So you guys, this is what I like
His
to hear.
client.
My masterminds were created for my coaches or anybody online trying to get more sales, trying to grow their business, trying to get eyeballs on their product or service. Because I don't give a fuck. It's not the best product or service that'll win. It's the best known. Oh, and tell them what happened yesterday.
Yo, first day at the mastermind, Wes posted all the content from yesterday. One guy said that he found my page, I liked my content, I stuck out. He hit me up for a 6-month program. That was $1,300 first day. First day of the mastermind after, being with Wes for 6 hours. That's it. How else do you elevate? When's the last time you made $1,300 like that? When's the last time? It just doesn't happen.
That's the whole point of it.
Perfect release from the top of the key.
Once again, his
Big
client.
Wes, what can you lay on us?
Alls I know
His client.
is this motherfucker came to me looking like a fucking...
Results, and that's it. So you get the point. He promotes his clients, and through that he gets more signups and more signups and more signups. And he filters his people by setting up a price for his mastermind, which is higher ticket depending on like who you are, but it's high ticket in the context of like coaching programs. Guys, for now, do you have any questions for me? No? What up? What is this?
No, they work on their job.
Okay. 1 second. All right. So we have a breakdown. 1 second. So, how he produces his content. Content production. By the way, we gotta look at his YouTube channel where he blew up actually. So, he posts daily YouTube videos. 1 second. Cross promotion, personal promotion. Boom. This is YouTube. Boom. Daily YouTube videos. Non-edited. So his YouTube videos are non-edited. Really important to notice that. Really important to understand this. His YouTube videos are not edited. And you might think, oh God, he has 8.9k views on his YouTube. Got it, but he does have 2.7 million per month. So it's kind of like, who cares How many views? If the views are the right people. It's really important to understand this. And he sometimes has his vlogs where he promotes clients, so we have to note that too. Daily, so YouTube video. YouTube, boom. Okay, boom. Daily YouTube videos, non-edited. And live event mastermind vlogs where he promotes his clients. So whoever signs up with him, he's gonna be promoting them, and he has his daily YouTube videos non-edited. But the thing that he kind of ignores a little bit is how he became popular. He became popular by having actually viral videos. So that cannot, I say cannot, be avoided. So we have to build a foundation. We have to build a foundation on the first step, which is going to be something has to go at least semi-viral. You have to get some eyeballs on you with something viral so you can get the ball rolling. So something has to go viral. And we're gonna be exploring exactly how to achieve that. And I'm gonna show you ulixcreative.com, a content strategy that is going to allow you to go viral really quickly. So, 1 second. Flagship piece of content is your long form piece of content. So flagship piece of content is your long form piece of content, which is a podcast video or simply a long form video, out of which you will be extracting short form content. So right now, the surest way to go viral is by doing short form content. Playtime over, it's a big league. Playtime over, it's a big league. Use short form content extracted from long form video. What does that mean? That means that you don't have to be you don't have to have popularity. You don't have to have a successful long form video. What you do have to have is shorts that are going to go viral, that are going to be distributed on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And I don't know if I forgot something, but yeah, it's changing from time to time. So the idea is to utilize short form content. By the way, this is our website. So this is one of my offers. If you guys want to check it out, go to my website. So this is the way that people do stuff right now. So they're cross-promoting by going on podcast mainly. Whoop. Podcasts. They're cross-promoting by going on podcasts. Boom, boom. Cross-promotion. IG and podcasts. Social media. IG, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. And mostly, this is the most important deal, is going into podcasts, then extracting short form content. Boom, boom. Extracting short form content. Something has to go semi-viral. Daily YouTube videos, non-edited, live events. Okay, this is in his case, but in general, this is also going to be here. So something has to go viral. Something does have to go viral. It simply does have to go viral. You cannot drive engagement on 1,000 views. After having something go viral and then having like 5K per video, that's fine. It's all good. As you can see, he earns 2.7 million views and he has like 15K per video, which is fine. $2.7 million per month. So don't talk to me about how views are important. No. Quality of leads is what's important. Quality of leads. So you have to have something go viral. You have to have something go viral. And the easiest way to do it, everybody knows it, short form content extracted from long form content. So short form content, as you can see here, extracted from the flagship piece of content. Boom. That's it. Do you guys understand? Any questions so far?
Loud and clear, understood.
Okay. So there is two ways to do this. You have your own podcast. Like I said, personal promotion. This requires setting up a system of content production that is going to be extremely easy. And sorry for yelling, but it has to be easy, guys. I'm gonna go back to my studio setup just to show you. On YouTube, it's a studio setup, guys. On Zoom, I'm gonna stay on sharing screen. What you're watching right now, as you can see, I am editing live. I'm switching from my camera to my desktop live. I have set up my lights. I have set up an interesting background. I have a cool logo popping in and popping out up above my head. This is easy. I don't move my camera. I don't move my microphone. I don't move my keyboard and mouse. I don't move my lights, I don't move my monitor, I don't move anything. Everything is set up so it's when an idea pops into your mind, you have to be able to immediately produce content behind that idea. The easiest way to do it would be to avoid what I did, because I'm a professional content producer, so I know how to set this up, and it does take time. So it does take time. The easiest way to do this is, boom, as we have seen, is in Wes's content. The easiest way to do it is use your mobile phone. And somebody will say, but yeah, whatever, there is like somebody who is not using their phone, like there is like a lot of people who are actually yes, that's all good if you want to do that. That's all good. For example, right now I'm working with a multi-millionaire. He's been estimated at about like 200 million. And I'm coaching him on how to set up his coaching program, actually. And I don't know how I got into that situation. It's a weird story, but yeah, whatever. So he's a busy guy. If I told him set up a camera on a tripod, he's gonna tell me, nope. I have a business that's producing hundreds of millions for me, and I'm not going to do that because I don't care enough yet before I see the result. Because people are like that, are extremely results driven. So he wants to know that he's gonna be getting an ROI on his investment. So what I am going to tell him is use your phone and send me the footage, and I'm gonna edit it and produce your content. Use your phone. Exactly like Wes does here. Exactly like Wes does here. Now, he does have a ton of Instagram content, which is his main main platform where he actually does his things. But his like
Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security.
Vertical shot on the phone. Vertical. Boom. Done. Vertical shot on the phone. Boom. Shot on the phone. This is somebody edited this, but when you have fans, that's what automatically happens. This is edited. We saw that he does have some YouTube videos that are edited, so you have to have an editing team behind you. An editing team doesn't have to be a huge team. It can be like I have, for example, I have a coaching group where, for example, these guys right here, everybody on the call, what do you guys do?
So who's gonna be first one? Me? Okay. I'm doing website building and
anybody editing shorts?
Oh, I will let them talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I do shorts.
Yeah, so there are guys, there are literally 3-4 guys on this call that are editing shorts. So if you guys want, I can connect you. And that's it. You have to have your Eastern European slave labor. That's what I call it. Eastern European slave labor, who's gonna do it at low cost, at high pace. So he does have like these shorts with titles and Alex Ramorzi, but there are also AI tools. But at this moment, you have to outcompete the market. So it's always about the message, but you try to always add as much as possible to your message. So it's not like it's not overly insane what he does and how he produces his content. It's easy to produce. This is easy to produce. So don't get into a mindset where you overcomplicate things. And that's one of the things he preaches, Wes Watson, is do not by any chance overcomplicate something that does not need to be overly complicated. Please do not do it. Do not do it ever in your life. Make everything as easy as possible. So this the system. By the way, why it says Jamie, because I'm using a template that I built for Jamie, who is a multiple $100 million entrepreneur. He's actually right now he got the award for an entrepreneur of the year, but I don't want to say exactly in which part of the world because I want to expose who I'm working with. So something has to go semi-viral and the content production has to be easy. So you have to set up a system for content production and make it easy for yourself. So that's the main goal, to make it easy. 1 second.
How many of you
Sorry,
would at least
an ad
on
just
occasion
began.
like to be out of the relationship you're in?
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, short form content, the highest chance of the clip going viral. Now, as for the cross promotion is what internet is built on right now. Cross promotion, I'm gonna repeat that. Simplicity is king. Yes, absolutely. Quality over quantity. Yes, but not in the beginning. I believe that in the beginning you gotta have a little bit of quantity just to find your language, Nick. Just to be able to understand like what your style of communication is. Like people need to practice. Like people expect themselves to be like perfect in the way they talk immediately. But no, for example, I've practiced with you guys for a long ass time to be able to talk like this for like, how long is this call? Like it's been a while and I'm still like going on and I do not make pauses. I do not say ums or ums or whatever, but you gotta practice. You have to practice. So it's in the beginning, I would say that it's quantity over quality, but as soon as you feel comfortable in front of the camera, as soon as you feel fine, then I would immediately move into quality.
I think I wrote that when we were talking about the amount of viewers that he has per those videos. where
Oh,
he's just
interesting,
recording his
because
phone.
it connected well to this.
That's what I'm saying about that, because it's like he doesn't care that he has 9,000 views.
Yeah.
Those 9,000 are probably way more quality than if he had, I don't know, 500,000.
Yes, and you reminded me of an important part of his brand. It takes time to build a trust. Like, you might say, oh, he has 2.7 million because he's like consistent and he has a nice message, whatever. Yes, but he also has 2.7 million per month because he's been doing it consistently for 5.5 years. So that means that he's this month closing clients that began watching 4 years ago. So imagine the level of trust that you're gonna achieve by investing into your audiences for 4 years. So this is a long game. This is an infinite game, actually. So that's why you have to actually, I mean, you have to. I hate saying you have to, but that's something that I believe. I believe that you have to. I agree with Wes on these things. You have to invest for a long ass time to gain trust, and then like, oh my God, it's so easy for you to close a $7,500 deal or a $40,000 deal. Yes, it's easy because I've been talking to that person through my content for like 5 years. So how can it not be easy? They've listened to me for 5 years. I've been consistent and loyal to my audiences for 5 years. They watched me through ups and downs, and they've seen that I never break character. How can they not trust me? I told them every single ounce of who I am. Why wouldn't they trust me? Like, if I make everything that I say true for 5 years, and then I tell them that it's worth it for them to pay me 20,000 for a year's worth of or program, they're gonna pay because they've seen that my words are worth something. So your word has to be worth something. So you have to be ethical. You have to say your truth. You have to say your opinions. You have to not break character. A book I would recommend for this would be Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor, and he was maybe the greatest Stoic. He followed Stoic philosophy. He was maybe one of the greatest Stoic philosophers ever. So he's a really important character. So Marcus, greatest ruler, yeah. And Marcus Aurelius is I literally began listening to his audiobook. I mean, like Roman Emperor's audiobook, like he recorded it. But yeah, I began listening to his audiobook that he recorded in his studio while he was producing content for his fans. So yeah, and one of the things he preaches is like, stay true to your character always. Never break character, ever. Like, stay true to your principles always. And that's like, oh my God, it's so easy for you to close the deal. Yes, because I've been closing the deal for 5 years. So you got to treat your content as a long game. So let's see real quick what's been going on in social media. Sorry guys. Give me 1 second. Alright. Okay. So, let's see what. Presented by Audible, recorded by Marcus Aurelius. Yeah. That's so funny to me. I don't know why I'm stuck on that joke, and it's so funny. Roman Emperor recording an audiobook for Audible. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, anyways. Whoa. So, amongst other things that we can observe is that he doesn't have to sell too much. As you can see. He doesn't have to sell too much. Like, is you see right here that like he's not posting his links and bothering you with BS all the time. He's not aggressive. He's simply there. He's simply there. Do you get me? He's simply there. And boom, weswatson.com. Easy. As easy as that. It's pretty easy to understand his funnel. So produce content and people are gonna find what they wanna find by themselves, basically. If your message is strong enough. And if you now, there are people who's gonna tell me like, yeah, but Wes Watson is a really aggressive character, whatever. Let's go to somebody else. And by the way, this is Wes Watson's page, so don't tell me that I'm kind of, I'm a guy that follows girls. I don't. I mute content like this. This is his content, so please don't bother me about this one. Okay, search. Alex Hormozy. Boom. This is his page. And I forgot what I wanted to say. Nick, can you remember what I wanted to say?
You were about to show a counter example.
Yes. If you tell me that this strategy is kind of like, producing your content on the phone, that is easy to do when you're like a personality like Wes, like you have tattoos, you're aggressive, you're loud, you're you're everything that you're supposed to be regarding social media, but I don't agree with that.
This is your work per unit of time over an extended horizon. If I sleep 8 hours a day and I watch Netflix for 4 hours a day, but that allows me to work.
Here's Alex Hormozy doing it. And the most important thing is how Alex Hormozy became popular. Alex Hormozy became popular by doing content in his basement. Or something that looks like his basement. Oldest. One second. Okay, these are relatively new. Oh, these are actually new. Okay. This is how Alex Hormozy became popular.
To explain what are the ways to increase lead quality. And so there are.
So now you don't have an excuse, because if you're in this niche, if you know who Alex Hormozy is, and you must know who he is because he is the most popular entrepreneur in the world at the moment. It's simply, there is no excuse. Like, this is Alex Hormozy's way of him becoming who he is today. This is it. Let's go to Iman Gaji. Boom. Oldest. This is how he became famous.
This is honestly the hardest movement I've ever done.
This is how big he became famous. Oldest, boom, boom, boom.
Interest gets you started, passion keeps you going. The reason almost all the time...
Do you get it now, as Wes Watson would say? Do you get it now? Now, let's go back to the chart. Because I wanted to say cross-promotion podcasts. Once again, social media, TikTok, that is this. Boom. Bring to front. So when I say social media under podcasts, that means that this is the situation. This is the situation. you turn podcasts into short form content. 1 second. And the short form content is what goes on social media, IG, TikTok, Facebook, etc. Cross promotion, boom. Why is cross promotion important? Because you're cross pollinating your audiences with other people's audiences. So let me search it up. Let's go with Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi podcast with Chris Williamson. Alex Hormozi's podcast, Alex Hormozi with Tom Billio. Alex Hormozi. Then The Diary of a CEO. Then Alex Hormozi. Then Chris Williamson. Then Alex Hormozi. Then Ryan Hawk. Then Mozi Media is his channel. Chris Williamson again. Mozi Media, his channel. Leveling Up with Eric Sue. Louis House. Tom Billio. Louis House once again. Boom, 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 boom. Cross-promoting is everything. So, let's do this also. Podcasts. Chris, Tom, Chad, Andy, Louis, Chris, Primal Status, Business, okay, whatever. Danny, Diary of a CEO, Deep Dive with Ali Abdal, Iced Coffee Hour, Ryan Hawk, Sean Ferris, Chris Williamson, Tom Billio, Louis House, Dean Graziosi, Zuby, Leveling Up. You get the point. I think I made myself clear here. Let's go with Wes Watson. Wes Watson podcast. Driven CH, How to Beast, Lee Haight, Brad Lee, Driven, Valuetainment, Fresh and Fit, Fighter and the Kid, his channel, Bryce Hansen, No Jumper, Mike Rashid, I Am, Brad Lee, Clever Investor, Natasha, Valuetainment, Chris Gaze, etc. I don't want to continue because it's gonna take forever. So this is what Andrew Tate became famous for. This is his model. So cross promotion is everything, and through cross promotion you're gonna be getting clips. You're gonna be getting clips for YouTube, short videos for YouTube, as well as short form content for social media. Any questions so far, guys?
Not really, everything's clear.
Got it. So this is you might say, but yeah, I know all of, would you say, guys, would you say that you know all of this?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
Actually, I would. I mean, you have taught us that.
Yeah.
That's what is in my mind. So that I already heard about it. So that's what I think.
Got it.
We heard it, but we don't use it. We don't think about it.
Yeah. But this is like, it's not too, like, you see that, 1 second. How many of, it's 9 people here. Awesome. 8 people. Awesome. Cool. So you've heard about it from me, but this is like, I'm not doing any like special, like hidden tricks behind this analysis. Like, this is observable. It's relatively easy to observe all of these facts. If you like, if you get me. So it's relatively easy to understand how all of this works. You just have to simply take an analytical look at what's going on. Like, ask yourself, as a customer, how am I behaving in Wes's funnel? Like, what is going to make me buy? In his case, it's not going to make you buy by him telling you to buy. He's simply going to show up all the freaking time. He's gonna be there. He's gonna provide you with advice. He's gonna be adding value to your life, adding value for years and years and years on end. For years. And then you're gonna be like, who am I spending my money with? Somebody who I don't know? Or somebody who I have watched for 4 years? It's definitely him. So basically, it is really important to understand this principle. And once again, businesses that are going to be watching this video, I do not expect you to produce content for 4 years. With money, with resources, you can short circuit this. First, you gotta practice in front of the camera. You gotta have a face for your brand. Then, second thing, pay for going on podcasts. Pay for going on podcasts. I mean, you have to add value. Like if you have the money to pay for going on podcasts, then you probably have a story to share. So you gotta have a story to share. You gotta have something authentic of yours that you want to share. So you cannot like invent something to like whatever. You gotta have your story that you want to share. You gotta add value, but you don't have to like wait for thousands of years for you to become viral. You can do it by immediately collaborating with somebody on podcasts, extracting clips, posting them through multiple accounts. There is like now it's all about like creating multiple TikTok accounts where you're gonna be posting your content and having your main accounts where you're gonna be like promoting your product, promoting your coaching group, etc., etc. Okay, so let's see. Let's move into the offer structure, and with that we're gonna end. 1 second. So, core offer is how he structured his program, but I'm not gonna I am going to review that. Let's do this. Boom. Core offer. Low ticket. Low ticket. Mid ticket. High ticket. Boom. Low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket. What is low, mid, high ticket? Low ticket means a cheap offer that everybody can participate in. Mid ticket is a mid ticket offer, and high ticket is the most expensive offer that he provides. So, what is his low ticket offer? There is a couple. Okay, Wes Watson Fit, coaching, community. Let's see. So, this allows him to create monthly recurring revenue through you joining his community. So, you get heart check program, you get self-mastery guide, you get reflection journal and checklist, live teamwork. I'm gonna buy this. Why am I not buying it? Why didn't I buy it yet? This is basically a lead magnet, because through buying this, okay, so boom, 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 heart check program. One second. Let me screenshot this. 1 second. So this is his lead magnet. Where is my Figma? Okay. I'm gonna put this right here. Low ticket. Lead magnet program. This is infinitely scalable. Infinitely scalable. Infinitely scalable because it is a digital program at a low price, which is literally going to qualify the leads. So for example, here it's not about making money, because he cannot make money out of like a $27 program. It's nothing. The $27 is nothing. What he can do is give people access to his just 1 second. What up? He can give people access to his lowest ticket offer, where he's going to then basically make them invest, and he's gonna be able to upsell them. So the idea of this is to provide them with actual value. Of course, this is actual value, but he's gonna make them invest in him, and when he asks for more, or he doesn't ask, he provides an opportunity for people to work with him, then people are going to be more inclined to work with him when they have already given him some money. So elite mindset, for example, click to apply now. No more BS. Elite mindset. Okay, this is okay. Fitness. This is another one of his 12 weeks of direct personal coaching with Wes Watson. Month-to-month option available. Custom nutrition breakdown and meal cheat sheet. Specify your body. Blah, 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 blah. This looks ClickFunnels. Okay. Go to step 2. He does invest. Okay, this is his lower ticket. 1 second. Not a snipping tool, but rather boom.
Do you mean mid?
No.
This is still low ticket?
No, this is mid ticket. Sorry. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. You are right. Download PNG. Okay. One second.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, of course.
I almost feel like this mid-tier ticket is also kind of like a lead magnet.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Even more qualified, maybe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yes. Exactly. Like you're exactly right, because this is for US markets like 1700. It's like, or 1300. It's like whatever, you know. It's like 2,000 per month. Like there are literally millions of people who can afford it. So it's kind of like fine. It is mid ticket, but it's definitely there is like there is a lot of people who can actually afford this. I mean, there is a lot of people who can afford even higher tickets, but the idea is that it's kind of like still mid ticket. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, Watson Fit. All right. Where is my? Okay. Boom. Wes Watson. And let me go to not his Facebook page, but rather his website. Coaching Elite Business. For this you gotta sign up, and this is this is a high ticket offer. This is his high ticket offer, but he will not show the price because he closes this through the text messages. These people get closed through text. So in general, couple of observations is that these are all, one second, mid-ticket. Per month. This is fitness coaching program. This is mid-ticket, and his high ticket program is his business program, where he teaches you how to make money. Which, from what I understand, costs $40,000 for a year. 40,000, 40, 1, 2, 3 per year. Fitness program, business coaching program. Business coaching program. This is definitely not infinitely scalable, but still scalable. Scalable. Relative scalable. 40,000 per year. This is 2,000 per month. This is also infinitely scalable. Because he has only one onboarding call with you, I think, for this program. I would have to check. Infinitely scalable because of the one onboarding call with Wes. So you don't have to do like calls every single week or whatever. You can do one onboarding call with Wes. And this is relatively scalable. And one important thing is that it's all VSLs. So funnels are all VSLs. VSL is a video sales letter. All his funnels are VSLs. Boom. Okay. So each funnel has a video that's selling the program. And for this one, it's important to note that these are closed online. You can buy these online. You can simply buy them online. Closing online purchase. This is online purchase. This is another online purchase, and this is he closes you through this is text SMS plus email close. So these you can just purchase online. These. And for this one, you gotta sign up, and then he texts you, and then he emails you, then he texts you, and then he closes you through text. So he's closing all his deals. One more important thing: all funnels are VSLs. All deals are closed by Wes. High ticket. High ticket. Okay. Okay, we have analyzed his offer, and let me see. JP, Pen Live, coaching, elite business, elite mindset. I haven't explored what's up with elite mindset. And start here. Conquer your inner bitch. Top 3 mistakes you're making. Alpha elite mindset, lover and respect. Got it. Got it. Okay. Cool. Is it complicated, guys? Is his offer like overly complex? Like, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Like, definitely not a complex offer. And he always says simplicity is key here. And he scaled this to $2.7 million per month. 2.7 million in profits. Or no, sorry, 1 million. Oh yeah. Because he wants to avoid the taxes and stuff. With all the costs associated with running his business, and him purchasing like Rolls Royces, Richard Milles, mansions that he's paying like 80k per month, 100k per month, 30 million for a mansion, etc., etc. With all the costs, he comes to spending 1 million per month. So it's 1.7 million in clean profits per month on his coaching program in 5 years and 9 months. So it's kind of like, oh, you can do that? Yes, you can, but if you follow the principles that we have outlined. Like specifically for this, it's like the principles that I have outlined, or he has outlined. So yes, guys, that would be all for today. Do you have any questions?
Actually, I don't have any questions, but I would just say like this is like a perfect, like basically a breakdown of how you should go about doing this. So very well made.
You pay 20,000 to him to tell you what I just told you. You pay him 20,000 or 40,000 for him to yell at you to do this. That's what you're paying for, because we have just broken down his business model. This is it. Like, this is how it does it. Like, that's it. Stay consistent, add value, cross promote. Like, we have done like analysis of now after watching this video, you should be able to know, like, okay, got it. Now I'm going to be producing short form content by producing long form content and providing it to, like, this is like an easy job. So you gotta like choose what you want to communicate based on who you are, and you gotta become, like, that's what we said at the beginning. The hardest part is to be who you say you are, and that's it. Like, the hardest part is to stay on top of your game and to actually live by your principles. And when you share them with the world, you actually have to live by them. So that's the hardest part. Then you just have to like post a lot of content online by using your phone, so you don't have to overcomplicate this. You do not overcomplicate this. Whatever you do want to overcomplicate regarding content production is cross promotion. You got to travel for it. You got to meet with people, but you don't have to always meet with people. As you can see right now, my studio is set up so that if I join the podcast, some podcast, the quality is high enough for it to be clipped up and made into an engaging video. So that's kind of cool. So basically staying consistent, producing a ton of long-form content by yourself and through cross-promotion, clipping it up, so making shorter YouTube videos as well as short-form content, which is going to go viral. Use AI tools to create as much content as possible, and also use editors who are going to do it a little bit better. Then post it consistently, stay on top of your game, stay on top of your game, stay on top of your game, and create a funnel that is going to allow you to have a low, mid, and high ticket offer. Low ticket offer is infinitely scalable. Low ticket offer is basically a lead magnet, actually. Mid ticket offer is something that is relatively scalable. You have one onboarding call with with the person who has purchased a program, and then they get into a community, or you simply like have weekly group calls. You can have a call with like 25, 50 people, whatever. Weekly group calls, and then you have a high ticket offer where it's 40,000 per year, where it's one-on-one per month, I think, one appointment per month with Wes for 40,000 a year. And it's like, oh my god, it's 40,000 per year for one meeting per month. Yes, you're talking with a guy who is making 2.7 million. So yes, it is. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And there is a live event, which is like, I think 15K, where you can pay for to be there with him, and he can promote you, as we have seen on social media. So it's like people have a perceived value of working with Wes. Like it's obvious. Like just do it. Just immediately do it, and that's fine. So that's it. Like this is it. Like guys, that's it. Like it doesn't it doesn't have to be complicated. You get the point. Like this is, and if you guys when you build your SMMA agencies and when you want to work with personal coaches, this is the video that you're going to be coming back to. This is how you coach them. This, like, you tell them everything that I have just told you. Like you analyze you simply use this video and see where they are lacking what I'm talking about, and then you tell them, okay, so this is what you need to be doing, this is what you need to be doing, this you are doing, so awesome, and this is what you need to be doing, and create a high ticket offer. The high ticket has to be high ticket. Has to be high ticket. You have to have a high ticket offer, because you're hitting the global market and you don't know who wants to work with you. People want to work with gangsters. In the term of not illegal gangsters, but like people who like are gangsters. Jeez. So yeah. Do you have no questions, huh? Dimitri, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, but it's not connected to this what we were talking today. It's for the Sigma coaching call. So
okay.
Go with that.
Let me end the stream and then we can go with that. I'm gonna do that quickly. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this was helpful. It allowed you to understand a little bit about the coaching business model, how you can build it up, how you can set up your business structure, because all of these things, and I can go into logistics if somebody is interested. I can go into logistics on literally how to set up payment systems, how to set up like click funnels, how to set up your website, how to build it up, how to do payment processing, how to set up your company for this. Literally everything. If you need help with it, please feel free to reach out, and I'm gonna be explaining each and every step. So yes, it is really easy. Like this is, I mean, really easy. It's not easy because the hardest part, once again, is being true to your word and like producing content that provides value. So you have to understand yourself to be able to do that. Go ahead, Nick.
Consistently.
Yes, consistently. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But with practice, you're gonna get there. You just have to do a shit ton of long form content. You have to keep at it, and some people are talented. They're gonna produce results. Like when people get into Wes's coaching program, they produce results like really fast. That's why he's so popular, because they actually like I've seen countless of his testimonials where it's like people get into his program and it's like, oh, in 2 days I made like 10K, but they have already some social media following. But like people who never had any social media following, like 2,000 followers, I've actually seen guys who like, oh, I'm making $50,000 per month, and I go to their Instagram, it's like 3,500 people, it's like 3,500 people, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? Are you kidding me? What? So that's by the way, Wes has actually convinced me, so I'm gonna go with his program, but I have a couple of investments first that I want to take care of, and then I'm gonna be moving forward with Wes's coaching program, because I am interested. Like after all that we have talked about today, he like converted me. So yeah, I'm gonna be going with his program, and yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.